So where do I see us going from here? There's 4 areas that I talked about a couple of years ago, and I will continue to press these areas for you, and I think they're really important. The first is municipal services, to deliver those as efficiently and effectively as possible. What does that mean? In football terms, blocking and tackling. You're not going to win football games without blocking and tackling. The city is responsible for emergency services, fire and police, and to make sure that we have utilities in this community. It is imperative that we make sure that there is a pay structure to support the employees, as well as a budget plan to support our infrastructure. I've been working for 2 years now and will continue to work for us to have a capital improvement plan. We do not have one today. We need one. That is a 5-year projection of what our infrastructure requirements are, instead of simply living year to year based on a budget projection. That will help us in our overall fiscal responsibility in the community. A business-friendly climate is critical. That's the second area of interest, to make sure that our development process is as streamlined and as effective as possible, that we have a structure in place where Stedco, the Chamber, and the city can work together to ensure that we are friendly as far as development is concerned. And there's a lot of things that I can talk to you about there. I tell you, to me, economic development is important to us as a community for many reasons. Not only to grow the tax base so that we can improve the quality of life for the citizens of Stephenville, but our median income in this community is $33,000. We can do better than that. The state average is $51,000. We need to find ways to raise the primary wage in this community. The only way we can do that is to work together. This isn't a one entity or one organization's responsibility. It's going to take the city, Stedco, the Chamber, the county, all working together to seek to attract businesses. I'm excited about some things that we're talking about in that area, and hopefully there'll be more to follow on that. The third area is to improve relationships between the county and Tarleton. I say that in that we already have good relationships, but we are living in an era where individual government organizations working independently can no longer exist in the best interest of the taxpayer or the citizens. In other words, together we will be better than separate. And that doesn't mean we need to combine resources, but we need to do things like we're scheduled to do on April 14th this year. That is to have President DeTavio, Judge Thompson, and myself sit down with the council, the commissioners, and the vice presidents from Tarleton and talk about what are the major initiatives that each of us have and communicate. And what a wonderful precedence that will set for us within all of our organizations to be able to make sure that decisions that we make are in the best interest of the entire community, because we all need each other, whether we want to admit it or not. And the more that we work together, the better off that we will be. The fourth and final area is to find ways to celebrate as a community. I've mentioned Western Heritage Week. I mentioned the Veterans Parade. There are so many interests in this community that we can leverage to celebrate who we are. And I think that we all love Stephenville. We all love it for our individual reasons, and that's what makes us so special. We are a diverse community. And there are many things that I think that we can do to celebrate that in the future. I want